My fellow Caymanians and residents, we are in the Christmas season, a time for giving, for gratitude, for love, and for reflection. A time to recall the birth of our Savior Jesus Christ and the promise of peace on earth and goodwill to men. But as I reflect on the past year's events, I can't ignore the complex challenges that many people at home and across the world are facing this Christmas. We have mostly seen off the health crisis of the COVID-19 pandemic, but the pandemic continues to impact the economic health of the whole world. The cost of everyday life has increased such that families at home, across the Caribbean, and worldwide are having difficulty making ends meet. The war in Ukraine has made things worse for all of us, but sadly, significantly worse for the people of Ukraine. Amazingly, even in places where daily strife and great sorrow exist, people will take time this Christmas to be thankful for life and the promise of the birth of Jesus Christ. You may wonder why this is the case. The words of a hymn based on a poem by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, who lost his son in warfare, explain the reason for such a faith. That hymn is, "I heard the bells on Christmas Day," and it goes as follows. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to men. I thought how as the day had come, the belfries of all Christendom had rolled along the unbroken song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then pealed the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to men. God is not dead, nor does he sleep. The wrong shall fail and right prevail, with peace on earth and goodwill to men. Those words aptly explain why men and women who face inexplicable horror will take the time this Christmas to have hope and to believe in the promise of a better day. So, as we move about our lives this Christmas, I pray that you will bear those words in mind and remember the real reason why we celebrate Christmas and the birth of Jesus Christ. Sadly, there are too many of our people, the elderly and young, who struggle with loneliness or mental health issues and who need someone to show they care. I hope you will seek out someone who may be struggling this Christmas and to whom you can bring a ray of hope and happiness. Giving the gift of your time and company can make all the difference. This past year saw the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, who served her country and people for over 70 years. Her Majesty's death was a sad time for all of us as we grieved with the people of the United Kingdom and the world. With Her Majesty's passing, her eldest son has become His Majesty, King Charles III, and we will celebrate his coronation in May next year. Closer to home, over this year, we lost several iconic Caymanians whose life touched many, including those they loved and who loved them. My siblings and I know this all too well with the passing of our father this past year. And so, my thoughts are with everyone who has lost a loved one and who will have a less than happy Christmas. Even as we remember those we have lost, we also thank God that we have so much for which to be grateful. We still live in one of the best countries on earth. Family and friendship sustain us as individuals and form the bedrock of our communities. We proved this during the early stages of the pandemic. While the restrictions have eased, we must hold on to the sense of togetherness that we shared through those difficult times. For the most part, we can travel again with fewer restrictions. Tourists are returning to our shores to enjoy the sunshine, people, and all our islands have to offer. And as Christmas comes closer, the goodwill of our islands and our people truly shine. So in closing, I leave you with these words from our national song, Beloved Isle Cayman. And when comes on the season of peace, goodwill to man, 'tis then I love thee best of all, beloved Isle Cayman. On behalf of my colleagues, myself, and our family, I wish every one of you a joyous and blessed Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, and may God continue to bless our beautiful isles and our wonderful people.